In the world of television began broadcasting new series, and some are still waiting for the beginning. Among them there are series that were eagerly awaited before they started. We have selected for you the series that we found interesting and which in our opinion will get high ratings among all the new shows. Black Silkworm. The series is a dramatic story of a girl named Zuhal Erdem who made a great sacrifice for her family. In the center of the plot of the series Black Silkworm heartbreaking drama, Zuhal Erdem, who tragically lost her mother. Having lost the most precious thing that can be in this life, Zuhal barely survived the grief. Her mind realized that she has no right to give in to grief and put her hands down. Otherwise, her siblings and her father Chetan would soon be in trouble, and it would be difficult to get out of it. Zuhal has long dreamed of getting a medical education and becoming a doctor, but the dream had to be abandoned. Zuhal took on her fragile shoulders all the worries and troubles of her father, brothers, and sisters. All the long years she carried the burden with a proud head and knew that one day she would achieve her goal. Finally, at the peak of her career, Zuhal became a personal development specialist and was making great strides in this field. Her father called her "my black mulberry" with great affection, but Zuhal was destined to meet her love in the person of Typhoon and experience the most dramatic moments of her life. Zuhal once opened her heart to a man and found herself in the arena of massive events. Fairy Tale of the Night or Night Tale is a melodrama about the difficult power of love and power. It is a magical story about the incredible love between Commissioner Mahir, who serves the police, is famous for his honesty and loyalty in the fight for justice. And acts on the principle of never give up, which is proud of his father, and the girl Suburju Yazgi Joskin. Between them, love erupts. Their romance is born in a fairy tale atmosphere intertwining magic and reality, their hearts already given to each other. Opposing relatives and social constraints cannot extinguish their feelings, but great challenges lie ahead. Life Snatcher, or Thief of Life, is a Turkish version of the Brazilian project Prospect of Brazil, which has been for a long time enjoyed popularity in many countries around the world. The main storyline is centered on a beautiful and intelligent girl Layla, who finds herself in the hands of a heartless, cruel stepmother with her own ambitions, completely breaking all her childhood dreams and hopes. All her childhood unhappy Layla spent in fear and suffering, but the main loss was the death of her own father, whose death was also on the stepmother's conscience. Layla was sure of this 100%. After the death of her father, the stepmother throws Layla out on the street. The girl survives in the struggle for her life. Forgive the stepmother is not able to, and she dreams of revenge for all the suffering. Already in adulthood, the girl still has not been able to completely get rid of the fear and horror that bound her heart once. She has long struggled with her complexes and with the wounds on her soul. She finally realized that only revenge could heal her aching heart and cleanse her soul of the nightmare of her childhood. Did you find this series interesting? Series Return is a dramatic story of a woman who has endured hardship and pain. Actress Belçim Bilgin will embody on the screen the image of a lawyer named Feliz Aydın. Her character is also the mother of a teenage daughter. There are frequent disagreements between mother and daughter. While Feliz tries to keep her daughter from unreasonable actions and keep her daughter safe, but the girl faces resistance and rejection. The plot of the series revolves around Layla Aziz, a woman who has gone through severe trials in the past and has carried her pain through the years. Now, after a long time, she's been given the opportunity to head the public security department in the city of Bursa. Layla's story is filled with drama and determination as she fights tirelessly for justice, striving to make a difference in the lives of the people around her. However, Layla faces often insurmountable obstacles along the way. A Tale of Love is a thrilling story about an impossible love. Demir Akşener is a successful architect who feels lonely despite his wealth and success. After meeting Nazlı, a single mother, becomes a turning point in his life. The man realizes what true love is. But to achieve sincere reciprocity from his new acquaintance, Demir, will not be easy. The young woman fully devoted herself to work and upbringing of her son Memo. Acquaintance with Demir awakens old secrets, which are not the best way to affect the relationship of the main characters. You are waiting for a fascinating story of love and hate. Are you interested in this show? The Counterfeiter. Counterfeiter tells the story of Adem, a clean mint officer, and how the system turns him into a counterfeiter who prints counterfeit money. Adam's story centers on a character who is transformed from an honest public servant by complex circumstances and influences. The situation becomes even more complicated when Kartal, who is the complete opposite of Adem, meets a policeman named Ice. The main theme of the series is based on moral dilemmas and the complex relationships of the characters with each other. Are you interested in this show?